Hi friends, welcome back to another video. In this week's video, I thought that it might be fun to kind of finish all the books that I have started and haven't finished. Basically, there are a lot of books on my bookshelf that I was like, yeah, I'll start this one, got super bored of it, or was really confused and stopped reading it. So there's a bunch that I'm only halfway through, and I thought that maybe this is the week that I would finish all of them. That way, I smash up more books and it's not like a full book that I'm reading, it's like half a book that I'm reading, but it still ticks them off my list. So I thought that we could do that this week. Might be a fun little thing. So the first one that I've actually picked up already this week and I'm almost done, I'm planning on finishing it today, is The Whisper Network by Chandler Baker. This is really interesting, actually. I started it, I think I was only 8 chapters in and put it down because I was like, this is confusing me. But when I picked it up again this week, I have loved every second of it. It is so interesting. I highly recommend this book, actually. It's probably not going to be a 5-star, like I'm only this much left. Probably won't be a 5-star for me just because this isn't the type of book that I like normally. Anyways, but it is basically a bit of a murder mystery, which I haven't read in a while. It is, I'm just going to say a few things. I'm not going to really say what it's about. It has 4 main characters. It is based in like office, so it's talking about all these CEOs and stuff like that. Women in office as well. Working mums. There's so much to this, and there are so many amazing quotes at the start of some of the chapters. So I'm actually going to go back and like highlight all of those because I think that they are amazing. Basically, it follows a sexual harassment suit. So these 4 women have all said that they've been sexually harassed by a few men at their work, and they are trying to prevent one of the main guys from becoming CEO, because obviously this guy has gone around sexually harassing women in the workplace, and they're like, we don't want this guy in charge of us while we work here. So they're trying to fight it, and basically it goes back in time. So it starts at like, oh, this guy's dead. Then it goes back in time, and you're trying to uncover the story of who killed him, basically, because he's dead. So anyway, so I've got this much left and I still don't know who it is. I do have a few ideas of who it might be, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so I really want to try and finish this book today. The other books that I need to finish, I will show you. Okay, please excuse the lighting here. It is a bit terrible in this house. That is the only good spot for lighting. Everywhere else in this house sucks. Okay, so I did start Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I am halfway through it. I am here in the book. So I am halfway through it. It just, again, it was just like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I love some steamy romance in there. I really do. But when it's like every second or like talking about sexual things, I'm done. It's like that's the only thing that you can come up with and it's not good enough. Anyway, so I got kind of bored of it and it was just annoying me. So I want to finish that this week. There is also Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I did start this a little while ago and I haven't finished it, so I want to finish this one. What else is there? There are so many I haven't finished. Oh, this one. Mostly this one would be great. The Italian Marriage, I am here. So I am, again, halfway through. I don't know why I put this one down. I just think it was taking me a really long time and there was another book that I really, really wanted to read. So it wasn't like I wasn't enjoying this. I was enjoying it. It's quite a fun idea and concept and I really want to get through it. But yeah, I think there was like either a new book release or something else that I just wanted to like pick up and read. So I didn't end up finishing this one. By the looks of it, I don't think I have any other books that I've read halfway. Well, there's like 2 more, but I am very much at the start of those books and not in the middle of them. Anyway, so if I can finish these, that would be amazing. So anyway, so I'm gonna try and finish this now before I have other stuff to get done in my day. This, my friends, is a great book. She killed it, literally. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. This is just definitely, I recommend this one. And I haven't recommended a book in a while. So this feels good. It feels good when I can recommend a book to somebody else. Excuse the tripod. It feels good that I can recommend a new book to someone, and I love that. Yay, we finished one for the week. Oh my gosh, great. I'm so glad I kept going with that book. This is amazing. This is probably still a 4-star though. I'm definitely gonna go with a 4-star, I think. But oh my gosh, this was great. Friends, welcome back. Okay, so I have just freshly showered and I am sitting in my face mask. I've got 15 spare minutes. So we're re-picking up Wild Love and we're going to do some reading. And yeah, as I said, I'm halfway through this one. Let me see which, I'm more than halfway through actually. Let me see what chapter I'm up to. I was in like the middle of a chapter. 26. I'm up to chapter 26. So I am just going to continue reading from there. Okay, so I have just finished Wild Love. Thought I'd tell you my thoughts on it. I honestly didn't enjoy it. I really didn't. It's like a 1.5 star for me. I like Cora, the young girl in it. I like the personality of Rosie, and I also think that Ford is like a very nice gentleman. Anyway, the story just didn't have like anything to it, basically, and yeah, there was just not much to this book at all. Yeah, I liked the personality of the characters, but that's honestly it. That's probably why it's a 1.5 star and not just a 1 star. Kind of sad that we didn't really go more into like the whole record label and getting clients and all of that. I would have liked to have had that a little bit more in it, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But the fact that this had like honestly nothing in it, other than our 2 characters falling in love, and of course Cora in there as well. That was it. Anyways, but those are my thoughts. I think the next one that I'm going to pick up is The Italian Marriage. I've got some work to do today, but I'll pick that up later. I've come home from work. I've just showered. I'm going to try and finish The Italian Marriage tonight. Where did I get up to? I got up to, I think I read 4 chapters yesterday. I would really love to finish it by the end of today. So I'll read a chunk now, and then hopefully I'll read a chunk at bedtime too. Bedtime, at nighttime. At nighttime too, and that way it can be over and done with. Plan for right now, I've made myself a cup of tea and I'm gonna go sit and read, and I'll catch you up on where I am at by the time I've finished this afternoon. So that is the plan. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and chill out and read before I head off to the gym. Okay, so I've just finished The Italian Marriage. It's actually the next day, so today is Wednesday. I didn't end up finishing last night just because I was so bored. Honestly, I think this is a nice book to kind of escape. Like, I liked the idea that they kind of like were almost forced to get married for the guy to then get his like inheritance, and that I love the hotel and the idea of like doing up the hotel and all of those things. But everything in it was, and I love that we're in Italy, like it's a nice fun escape, but it was so boring because nothing happened. Like, there was no form of drama. Both the main characters were so perfect. Like, they weren't real to me. They weren't real people. They were just so perfect. Like, neither of them could do anything wrong. And when they had an argument, the guy was just like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, like I'll do better next time. Like, have an argument, you know what I mean? Anyway, so half a star. Like, it just wasn't it at all for me. I didn't really enjoy it at all, which is unfortunate because it's so pretty. It's such a pretty thing, and it's by an Australian author and everything, and I hated every second. Anyway, but let's read my next book. So the next one that I am picking up, I didn't show it to you at first, but I am halfway through. I am this far through, so exactly halfway yet again. Chapter 16, which is Nora Roberts' The Inheritance. I kind of put this one down just because nothing was happening and we were already halfway through. It is about ghosts, which I find really weird reading about, but they're not scary ghosts. They're actually really, really nice ghosts. Anyway, so I kind of just put it down because, like, our main character girl, she knows that there's ghosts. Like, she has come to realize that, but like hasn't accepted it, if that makes sense. Like, she knows that she's not going insane, that there are ghosts, but she just hasn't accepted it. And I think I'm up to the part where, okay, finally she's accepted it. Everybody else knows about the ghosts. Yeah, and so we'll see what happens. But chapter 16, halfway through, we'll see how far I get today. But yeah, nothing necessarily wrong with this book, I've found. It's not a book that I would necessarily pick up and read for myself. My husband did get me this in my little Christmas advent calendar, which was lovely. And I really liked the first number of chapters, really had me hooked. But yeah, I think I just put it down because I'm like, okay, we're halfway through and nothing has happened. So hopefully stuff starts picking up now. Okay, it is Friday night. I am exhausted. I have been reading for the afternoon, but not the book that I should be reading and I should be finishing. I did actually just go out yesterday and I bought Light Lark and I am loving it so far. I'm about 10 chapters in, so I'm just gonna go to bed and read this and sign off for this vlog. I will definitely read this one by the end of the weekend. That way all of my half done books are finally complete. But I thought I would just sign off and say that I hope you enjoyed reading with me. I said last week as well that if you want to know my thoughts, feelings, emotions and opinions about all of the books I read, please go follow my Bookstagram account, which is nats__nook on Instagram, and you'll be able to find my review of all of my books, all of the books that I've read, and you will also find my review of this one as well. So if you really wanted to know my opinion on it, go follow me on there and then I will let you know.